You didn't suffer enough last night.
No, apparently not. The thing is, technically, I'm barely more than a third of the way through the game, so...
No, Matt. Yeah, I mean... Yep.
Since I believe the next segment of things is 9 stages long, I'd be a little surprised if I actually got that far before I lost the will to go on.
No. Like I said, I mean, you've gotten this far.
I have a feeling something really bad's about to happen real fast.
Well, like I said, the bright side is you're pretty healthy right now.
Yeah, you say this now.
I feel like that one trap at the end of the first episode of the first Doom game, where like you just go in that room and you just you just drop almost instantly.
Yes, and it bypasses God mode too. I am not firing a single shot until I have a better idea of what the heck's about to happen once I do, because I'm going to be alerting a lot of things once I fire a single shot.
Reminds me of this one level I saw that was like I don't even know what it is. It's like a level where like even if you're playing on the easiest, you have like a dozen cyber demons. And the whole level is just one massive endurance.
What is this now?
It's I think it's called Go For It or Go To It. It's in it's in one of the Final Doom games. It's a bonus level and it is ridiculous.
I seem to recall when I got this Doom collection, they came with it was the master levels for Doom 2.
Oh boy.
And yes, I had plans of including that with this gameplay, though I was also planning on God moding my way through it. And the thing is, the first picture that comes up on that is you're basically facing down about 5 or 6 cyber demons.
Gulp.
Hence the thought of just God moding the whole deal.
Yeah, and then you find out, and then they probably do something mean like God mode only works for attacks that do less than 100 units of damage. Because from what I heard, like God mode isn't foolproof in Doom, because supposedly I heard if an enemy does, I think it's over 1,000 damage, it just outright bypasses God mode. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. Using a Dungeons & Dragons terminology, it's damage prevention, not damage immunity.
Right. Right, because it also doesn't save you from getting telefragged either.
Although I don't even think that's even D&D terminology. What am I thinking?
Because if memory serves, getting telefragging is 10,000 damage.
Oh, really?
So if you telefrag a cyber demon, in the unlikely event that would be possible, it would instantly kill it.
No, there is one situation where you're encouraged to do it in Doom 1 Episode 4.
Oh, really?
Goodness knows, I was trying to figure that out, but apparently, I don't know if it was something was glitched out or something, but the trigger to facilitate that never actually manifested itself. So I had to just play dodgeball with the rockets a little bit.
Yeah.
Alright, just making sure that there aren't any more of these arachnotrons or whatever these things are called before something else.
Yeah.
Well, hello, Baron of Hell.
I still love how the cacodemons just like ominously rise up from where they're hiding. Oh boy.
I really don't want that Baron of Hell to be there when I fully enter this room.
Now who can blame you for that? Oh boy. Hey, is it bad when you're so obsessed with the game that you're actually making a spreadsheet to calculate, like, the most efficient way to play it?
Well, I can only... Yes, there is a term for people like that. Speedrunners.
Yeah, because I was actually watching a video where they were talking about red and blue speedruns, and
Red and blue?
Yeah, Pokemon Red and Blue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and what he did is, based on whatever stats he had, like, he actually made a spreadsheet, and it would tell him the exact moves to use on each trainer.
Oh, that makes sense. Goodness knows, did you have something regarding that sort of thing for Dragon Warrior 1 or something like that? Or am I missing?
Oh, yeah.
My, what?
Yeah, what I did is I made a list of the attack powers of all the enemies in the game.
Oh dear.
Ooh, that was a nasty surprise.
Yeah, but I think I came out with more health than when I went in.
Yeah. And it's also nice that, like, you go from, like, completely bloodied and mangled up to just all of a sudden, like, looking tough. I think if I remember correctly, how the Mancubus fires is that it'll always aim one directly at you, whether it's left or right is random, I think.
Yeah, like a three-way spread, yeah.
Yeah.
Which makes it that much worse when you have the... Oh my!
Oh boy.
Which kind of makes it worse when you have partial invincibility, because it makes it actually harder to aim, at least, or so I'm inclined to think.
You mean to dodge because they aim at a random angle. I forget I don't know the exact, like, degree of spread, but it's like, I think it's like maybe 15 to 20 degrees, like, to your left or to your right. I don't know, I guess in a way I feel like the invisibility actually hurts you because I feel like it makes you more prone to dodging into the attack.
Anyway, I think I was mentioning the Dragon Warrior thing. There is, in the randomizer for Dragon Warrior, there was a recent addition to it.
Yeah.
That would kind of throw off whatever calculations you might have had. Yeah.
Like random. You're right.
As in, there's an option that was added recently where you can randomize enemy stats.
Oh boy, that would be interesting. and before you have a slime that just completely decimates a level 20 character.
The thing is, the randomizer is supposed to say like the area by the castle is supposed to
yeah, isn't that zone supposed to be easy?
Yes. Meanwhile, there have been times where I'm like one step away from the from Tantadoge Castle, and I come across a Wraith Knight. Though to be fair, for all I know, I could have been on the border between one zone and another and not realize it. But
right.
Okay, okay. Didn't hear anything open when I grabbed the key card. Good.
Also, don't they randomly generate the overworld too?
They can.
Because at the beginning of the year, I was watching a Zelda 2 randomizer race where that would happen.
Yep, that's a thing too.
But I mean, these were like people who.
Oh, game, that is rude.
Hello.
But I was wondering how I was gonna get those.
Well, at least he waited for you to react.
Yeah, that's a little nice, I guess.
Not better than incinerating you the moment he sees you.
Oh, hello, backpack.
I'll see this.
Okay. Well, I found 3 out of 4 secrets. That's nice. You're giving me... Why are you giving me another Berserk pack? Oh, and that's the yellow key door. I didn't even see that. Oh, okay, yeah. I look, seeing the banners on the sides, it looks kind of obvious now, so...
Yeah.
Although, one thing that I kind of brought up on I'm a member of the randomizer Discord server, and which is just for like general thoughts, ideas, development, all that sort of thing. Not really for any one specific game or anything. And
Right.
I brought up the idea of a randomizer for Solar Jet Man.
Oh, that'd be
Which,
interesting.
it definitely sounds like an interesting concept. How it would work in practice is a whole other issue, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know how to do that sort of thing anyway, so that would be for the more knowledgeable people to figure out. But,
Right.
although the
Also,
one person that responded didn't even know what the game was, so I kind of gave a brief synopsis of it and linked my LP to it.
Shameless self-promotion.
Yeah, I even mentioned... Oh! I even prefaced it with shameless plug.
Yeah. You know, that's interesting. Like, would you ever consider doing that? Like, if you ended up getting like more powerful hardware, like you could start recording games at like higher settings. Like, would you keep your older LPs just the same?
Oh, I definitely would keep things as is. If I was gonna do that, I probably would have done it already when I got the computer I have now.
That's what I mean. Like, if let's say all of a sudden you got a new computer where you could record at say 1080p 60. like it wouldn't.
If I really wanted to, I probably could do that now, but may not stream at that. No, but record, just straight record. I probably could do that as we speak, but.
I guess you just do it to keep your file sizes down.
Partial, somewhat, yeah.
Well, not only that, and the kind of games that, especially like NES and SNES games, I mean, they don't look that much better in higher quality anyhow.
Yeah, it wouldn't make that much of a difference, really. Now, if I was doing the bigger, better games, that's something else completely.
Right, like the more modern games. Like, I mean, it wouldn't make sense for an NES game to be in 4K resolution.
Yeah, even if I had the means to, like I said, there wouldn't be much of a point.
Well, right, and I mean, your LPs look perfectly fine at the quality they're at.
Yeah.
And there's absolutely nothing wrong with them. It doesn't look muddy or anything.
Oh, that's always good. As if they are, I'm probably the last one to know.
Unless you get one of those diehard people that's like, you don't record 1080p 60, what a scrub.
I had been in here, yes. Yes, that was the first place I went into. Now that...
Yeah.
I'm still looking to find the yellow key.
Hey, what was that? I clicked somewhere and my character just ran off in a random direction for no reason.
I've already been in there. That weird moment when I don't know where I haven't been yet. I'm still missing the yellow key.
Well, better than having your corpse all over the ground.
Yeah, no kidding.
Nice.
Oh. Right, there's a couple doors here that I never went into. Right. Okay, this is a weird room.
Yeah,
oh!
indeed.
Hello.
Surprise! Except he just kind of waddled around, didn't do much.
Well, that's because I didn't give him a chance to actually accomplish anything. This feels like... if that's something, then it's... okay. Haven't been here. Oh, of course, I'm locked in. Oh.
Huh?
Oh, this is weird. This is very weird. Highly awkward when I can't look down.
Yeah, I see you like just like awkwardly like slowly looking around.
Oh. Hello, cacodemons.
Doom, they might as well just call it Monster Closet Simulator.
Oh no, now what? Oh. Can Can I leave? I would like to leave. Hold on, I forgot to turn on the light. I really don't want to play this game in the dark.
But that makes it more fun.
For you guys, maybe.
I don't know. It's weird because like when I play like horror games or like read creepypastas, like I always feel like the room gets darker around me as I'm reading. Like I don't know if it's in my mind or it's just like, you know what I'm saying, right?
Hello, BFG.
It looks like you're firing into the dark on my end.
It's kind of because I am.
Oh. Well, there you go.
Well, there you go. Was there health in here that I didn't pick up? Yes, there was. Picked up a medkit that you really need. No dog game.
Well, better that than having Duke Nukem where he's like, ooh, I needed that. Because he's about to die, like he'll say, ooh, I needed that when you get one.
Goodness knows I've been Raocow was doing the e-reader levels from Mario 3 Advance, and it seemed after every power-up he would say, ooh, that's what I needed. Or just what I needed, whatever he was.
Yeah.
And Raocow had turned to mocking that in short order.
Yeah, that was a feature of that game. And if you already have the power, Mario goes gotcha instead. Yeah, I never liked the voiceovers. It just came off as annoying.
If only because they happened all the time.
Exactly. I mean, it sounds alright the first time you hear it, but every time
the 100th time it starts to wear on you a little bit.
I mean, when you just lost a life for the 100th time, the last thing you need is Mario going, "Oh, Mamma Mia!" as he just falls off screen.
Yep.
Also, speaking of Mario 3, why does it look like he's smiling when he dies?
I never pay attention to that sort of thing.
Like, seriously, he looks like he's smiling when he dies.
Alright. Last room, presumably.
You know, when back to the topic of randomizers, I was watching, I think Nintendo Capri Sun was doing Mario 3 randomizer. You know, I forget exactly which level it was, but the level he did is, like, it's the one in Pipe World, in the Pipe Maze, where you have to, it's the one where you have to keep going above and under. And you have to like...
Oh, 7-2.
Yeah, well, it had a boss bass in it.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And like, at one point, it literally just, like, spawned... Like, like, it just literally appeared out of nowhere and ate him.
Oh, boy. I don't think that room has enough cacodemons in it.
Alright. Does that make a noise on your end when I muted it?
If it did, I wasn't aware. I'm kind of focused on other things at the moment.
Right. Right, well, I was just temporarily muting my end because I this throat clearing.
Yeah, I wasn't really paying much attention. Ah, dang it. I don't appreciate using your corpses to mask your shots. That's that one dead.
Oh boy.
Is this efficient? Heck no. But it's at least moderately safe.
As long as you don't make a mistake.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say there was a name for that though? Where cause like I know like you tend to like all of a sudden like when you're at like literally your last hit, like all of a sudden like you just have this like ridiculous burst of skill all of a sudden.
The only term I can think about it is being clutch.
I guess that works.
That's the only phrase I can think of, and while it's nice to know that ability's there, I'd rather not have to make use of it too often.
At least it keeps you on the at least it keeps people on the edge of their seats.
Yes, but it doesn't really do a heck of a lot for my blood pressure.
Yeah. I don't know, it's just like in my case, like I feel like the way I would do it, and obviously, you know, it's because it's me, but I feel like the way I do it is like make any of those tense moments, like do it in slow-mo.
Alright, that's... all the enemies are dead. So at least that's one less thing I have to worry about. And if you're giving me ammo, game, thank you very much. I will partake.
Man, I don't want to have a repeat of the refueling base.
Oh, yeah. And I'm not. I need the red key to get out. I don't know why I saved just then. I didn't really need to, but I have no idea what that just did.
Well, the good news is that friend I was talking to, that I was mentioning at the end of the stream last night, that he's going through that hard time. All of us got together and we were able to cheer him up.
Oh, that's good.
I got his girlfriend and everybody involved. We all just talked to him, and everything's going good now.
Well, that's good.
Yep. And like I said, the whole get together was spearheaded by me.
Oh, game, why are you being so rude?
What happened?
I wanted to go back and get the health, but I need a red key to get out, and I don't think there is one.
Oh, that is mean.
Let's see. Because all I see is the exit.
I was like they said, it's just like real life. You can only go forward. You can't go back.
I guess.
See,
Entering
and
downtown.
And who said games don't teach? And who says games are only there to rot your brains? I mean, come on, video games teach life lessons. Case in point, that's just showing you can't go back. You can only go forward in life.
Okay. This level? This was what I thought the last level was going to be.
No, that supercharged sphere looks so tempting, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, I remember like this one thing, like they had a level where you had like I think it was like one of those supercharges and a soul sphere and a mega armor, but if you tried to pick any of them up, it would come up with some way to kill you instantly.
Of course.
No, you just can't catch a break, can you?
Not at the moment, no.
It's like I'm convinced they're like, okay, as soon as I drop, come out. Vermilion 35 said you're still going through hell.
Yep.
Well, technically you're on Earth, but yeah.
And this is why I wanted to go back and heal before this.
Well, I mean, I guess push comes to shove, you can always just try to run past everything.
The concern, though, is that these revenants, sometimes those fireballs are homing. And those arachnotrons can still get me.
Yeah, like I said, there's no shame in running at this point. Like, I couldn't even imagine like doing a whole playthrough where you do every level at a pistol start.
Oh, heck no.
Well, I mean, obviously that wouldn't be for the faint of heart. I wouldn't do it.
Well, there's certainly something to say for a rainy moment.
I'd say it's good. I'd say it's good, windy and rainy right now. But
Well,
it'll probably,
it's better than it was a moment ago.
right. I mean, you're not in a condition where you're like limping right now.
Oh, God. Oh, my concern at the moment is that Cacodemon just teleported. I don't know where it went.
And there aren't really any safe spots either.
No, there are not. Especially since there's a virtual wall of fireballs coming at me.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's partial invisibility. And another partial invisibility.
Actually, that's probably best suited for hit scan enemies.
Ah! Dang stupid Revenant fireballs.
Jeez, this is like... I just see a whole bunch of garbage coming at you.
Yeah. Might as well find out where this teleporter goes. Well, I telefragged the Arachnotron.
Oh, at least that's one less enemy to worry about. Him just trying to stall you so the Cacodemons can snipe you.
Ah! Knock knock, who's there? I feel like waiting for you to get a little bit closer before.
Hold on. Yeah, Dad?
Joey done it for me.
Okay. Alright, dinner's done, so, I'll be right back.
Alright.
Alright, I came back to seeing you get killed.
Yeah. And so nothing has changed. I know this is a trap.
just like, can you imagine the pain this poor Marine's feeling right now? Just knowing that he's dying and coming back to life constantly.
Ugly, blurry texturing. I'm not entirely sure what you mean. I'm more focusing on the whole not dying part. That's more important to me at the moment.
Turn that to linear and you'll have a more enjoyable classic experience. Something about a GL port.
Which I really have no knowledge. I'm not familiar with all those fancy technical terms.
I'm wondering if they're talking about like the graphic rendering, like OpenGL.
Probably, but it's like... my thought is, the more I feel like messing with those kinds of options, the worse it's probably going to look. But that's more of a me thing, I think.
Okay, I think I was kind of on the right track then. Yeah, saying that what you're using is a hybrid of ZDoom and OpenGL. I don't know, because I'm used to DirectX rendering.
Oh boy. Where is this gonna put me? I really don't like this.
Well, like I said, as long as you're slow and steady, you should be pretty safe.
Well, I got blue key card. So at least it feels like progress has been made. Oh jeez, what? I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna live through this, but I at least wanna... Oh, there's a backpack.
Well, thank you for the door. Thank you, door.
The fact that I can hear all the arachnotrons.
Yeah, this makes you wish that the Marine could climb. Just jump and climb up there and grab that health pickup. Oh, there you go. There you go. Berserk pack.
Yeah, and everything that unleashed.
Well, at least you're not on the brink of death. For now.
We'll see what my situation is. after dealing with these lost souls, my health is still kind of bad.
I was about to say, well, at least you're at 55 instead of like 13. But now you're back. Yeah, you're back down to 10.
Let's see where this tells. Okay.
Actually, the thing is, if your face is that mangled up, wouldn't you pretty much not be able to see?
Let's see if I can actually survive this. Nope. The combination of not being able to see from the darkness and not being able to see because of me firing plasma shots all over the place, that's going to be a no.
So that's out of the question for now.
For now, yes. But at least I have blue key cards, which is good. Huh. That's gonna be a trap. A more direct trap than I was anticipating, but yes, it was.
Oh, crushers.
Yep, but I got out of it.
Well, and the good thing is, I mean, even if you only have like 1% health left, you're just as capable of killing as you are at full health. Oh, that was nice. Too bad it's kind of hard to bottleneck them here, though. Ooh, that was close.
I don't like my situation, so I think I'm gonna leave that rocket launcher alone. Some things just aren't worth it.
I mean, it's only for like 2 rockets, I think.
Something like that. Still wondering how to get in there. Still wanna... hello, calculators. Stuck in the doorway. Well, I found the blue door.
That's good.
That led to a secret.
Well, that's interesting.
And it also left me at 5 health.
Reminds me of this one time I was watching, have you ever heard of, White Mage Serenia?
No.
Well, I remember I was watching a quest he was doing, this was several years ago, but he was doing a quest and he was like really struggling, and he's like making fun of the heartbeat, and he's like, beep beep beep, there's the sound of my life, or something, or like saying something like, one heart's the story of my life, or I'm always at one heart. Yeah. Oh come on! That like hit the ground next to your foot.
Did it? I didn't notice.
No, it just felt like it did. Other than that, they're arguing with the game is like arguing with a brick wall. Well, that was bad. Picked off by an imp of all things.
Now it's just a matter of where can I go? Clearing things out, one building at a time. Oh, right. Oh, of course the door doesn't close.
No, you can't have it too easy, can you? Well, it's the old classic hit and run worked.
Yeah, it seems to be working so far. Now it's just a matter of how many more of those dumb things are there. Because those were the guys that I was most afraid of.
Right.
I think that's all of them.
And then again, you also have your best friend, the Archvile.
Oh, is there one of these in this?
I don't know. I don't know about this level, but no, I'm saying that, you know, if you start, there's going to be levels where you're going to run into them a lot more.
I've already I ran into one at the end of the last stream.
Right. I'm saying at least the good thing is, as soon as they do their attack animation, as long as you're not in their line of sight until they finish the animation, you can't get hurt. But if like you go out of their line of sight, but then into it when they finish, it'll still hit.
How I ended up killing it was I killed it before it could finish its attack animation.
Right, you just YOLO'd it.
Pretty much.
I think it would be interesting if they could program something like, what it would do is like it would like learn how you play games and then basically adapt to try to deconstruct your play style.
Say what?
Like what I'm saying, like it would have like some kind of adapted, like it would have like some kind of feature, like I don't know how to explain it, but
yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. It customizes the game to match your playstyle.
Right, and
or depending on how it's feeling, to match against your playstyle.
That's what I mean. Like if you're playing overly aggressive, it'll do something that'll punish you for being overly aggressive. Where if you're playing overly cautious, it'll start punishing you for playing overly cautious. So basically, it's just to try to deconstruct your habits and.
Or make people rage quit because this game hates me.
Well, it's like, you remember that Engage in Zelda Block quest you did a long time ago?
Yeah.
Well, the game that's actually based off of actually uses not that in particular, but a dynamic difficulty system where, like, the worse you do, the easier the game is, but the better you do, the harder it is.
Which I can appreciate that sort of thing because it fits your skill level if nothing else.
Right, so it'll never be too easy, but never too hard either.
Though I wonder if such a thing has its limits in both directions.
Yeah, it probably has an upper and lower bound.
I had already been here. Okay, now to figure out where I need to go from here.
But I mean, don't look at me.
Alright, I had the Berserk pack is still there. I'll have to remember that.
Yeah, just remember there's gonna be lost souls, though.
Yeah.
You gotta be prepared for that. Oh.
Okay. Soul supercharge, get.
Ooh, nice.
Good enough reason to save it right there. Now
No,
it's a matter of I know there's.
The only bad thing is you don't have any armor to help you.
Having health is fine at the moment.
Well, right, I'm not denying that.
It's just a matter of where do I go? And where are the other 70-ish enemies that are out here that want to kill me? Oh, okay. Now it's a matter of A, where have I been? B, where have I been and survived? Because I knew I had already been here, but I thought I had already cleaned this out. Apparently not. That's the way out, but...
You always get that. You ever get that like weird feeling, like when you get something like new, it's like you don't want to use it because you're worried about like getting damaged or something, or dirty or whatever.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know it's kind of a vague question. Like I guess the best example I could think of is like you get a brand new pair of shoes and it's like you're worried about them getting like mud on them or something. Are you worried about
Because if
driving?
you get paranoid about that sort of thing, you're never gonna be happy.
No. I know. I've been a worrywart pretty much my entire life, and I just finally learned to stop worrying.
Which is nice. You mentioned that's your self-revelation, for lack of a better term. Though I don't think you ever went into detail on it. But, not that I was ever gonna pry about that sort of thing. But.
Oh, right. Well, I'll just keep it as pretty, I guess, in layman's terms as possible. That the too long didn't read version is that basically I just learned to stop hating myself and stop thinking I'm this worthless piece of garbage that's never good enough. Like,
Still not gonna pick up that rocket launcher because I know the pinky demons will appear there.
right.
Now it's just a matter of where else.
Yeah, I
Oh
guess
jeez, where the heck?
Huh?
Where did that guy come from? Hey, how did
Oh! He just ran right in your face. Nick couldn't wait to take a bite out of you, could he?
No, he was eager.
Yeah, I think he was hungry. But no, it's the self-revelation, and it's like, it's just like I said, learning to accept myself and everything. And ever since then, it's just, everything's been so great. I mean, I've been a lot happier than normal. I feel physically healthier.
Oh, well, that's always good.
I mean, I feel like I've lost like 50 pounds.
Oh, wow.
Even though I'm still the same size, but it's just the feeling, But I mean, like, everything it just feels like if I'm walking forward, it's like as I'm walking towards this like long bottomless pit, it's like footholds just keep appearing as I'm walking forward so that I don't fall.
Nice.
I guess that's probably the most.
Here's how I get to this. Okay.
No, it was up there the whole time, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing because I talked to my brother and I told him like what happened to me, because it's like I told him I just got into this state of just this overwhelming happiness. It's like, and I apologize for constantly bringing up video game references, but it's the best way I can describe it.
Well, yeah, I get that.
Right, like like, how like Cecil had to, face his Dark Knight self?
What?
Like in Final Fantasy IV, like, where Cecil, faces his Dark Knight self?
Yeah.
Like, I almost felt like that was me.
Okay, so that's red key card, and there was a red door somewhere around here. I'm gonna save that health for later, because my health is actually pretty good at the moment. Aha, here we
Alright. Like I said, due to the personal nature of it, I sent you a DM.
Yeah, I saw, and it kind of gave the game a hiccup for a moment there.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I didn't see it. I wasn't, whatever. Yeah.
Alright, and don't worry. I mean, no rush. No rush. You need to focus on surviving right now.
And it feels weird. The platform is falling on its own as long as I am close to it.
Yeah, that is odd.
That is weird. Oh, hello, Berserk.
But like I said,
boy, I don't like the fact that... Okay, now I can see you.
no, it doesn't matter getting them.
Yeah, the ones on the other side, I can't actually see.
But yeah, that's all you get hit pretty hard there.
Yeah, but at least now they're all dead. And I saw, and there's still health lying around for me to collect, plus the one berserk pack as long as I'm able to get away from the lost souls.
Right, or just attack them quickly enough that they can't hurt you.
Oh, there's a box of rockets there, right?
I tried to fit a Forrest Gump reference in, but I can't think of how to make it work.
And this is all my knowledge of Forrest Gump is from Weird Al, so.
The only real thing I know is that the whole life is like a box of chocolates
Yeah.
quote. It's like that one reviewer I watched, you know, like when there's any game with like the 4 elemental orbs or crystals, like he always makes fun of that trope. Like, gee, an epic RPG where you have to collect 4 treasures of the elements.
Well, it's not necessarily a bad trope.
Oh, right. And it's funny enough, when he did the Final Fantasy review, he said, and I don't know how to make this joke work here.
Yeah.
Yeah, too long didn't read it. It's Pro Jared.
Go ahead. The health that's right here. Let's see, where was that yellow door? It was over this way. Oh, apparently there's a couple of them that I didn't kill. Enemies that are just stuck in the windows.
Play the sad violin for them. They're just stuck in a window their whole life.
Alright, Berserk Pack right in the exit, so I'm at 100% health. Okay.
Oh, that's good. Well, at least you're ending off on a strong note.
Yeah, darn right. The inmost dens.
Wow, 4 hours total runtime. Obviously not counting deaths, right?
Right.
What happened?
I don't think it qualifies as getting snuck up on, but walked around the corner and there he was.
Well, could have been worse.
Yep.
Could have walked right into getting slashed at by a Hell Knight. Tell you what, it seems like those guys with the guns aren't particularly accurate, especially at long range.
Which I find odd for hit scan enemies, because I would think they would be more accurate. Whoa, hello.
Well, I'll say that to the Spider Mastermind and see how long you last. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Brown enemies on brown backgrounds.
Ooh, that's not a good combo.
Nope. But the mega armor that wasn't otherwise trapped, so yay for me.
Now you have 50% damage mitigation.
For now.
Right. Until it runs out, of course.
Oh, hello, Revenant.
But it's all. Oh boy, how quickly things are turned negative. You have one moment you're in good shape. Next moment I look up, your guy is about to die. Oh, never mind. Never mind. You're looking better now.
A little bit.
Huh, that's odd.
Hello, Tail. I believe that's a new
Dementio.
quote-unquote face in voice chat.
I think his mic's muted right now.
Yes, as of now, yeah.
Alright.
Ah, dang it. Chain gunner got me. And I'm glitching into the wall. Okay, lovely. But I hadn't saved since before the Revenant, so let's...
I like how your body's like sliding like you're on ice with like what would that be, like no friction?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, you're just sliding on frictionless ice.
Well, I still have a little bit more health than I had a moment ago.
Oh, there's two guys doing a quest together here. That's interesting.
Say what?
The game I'm playing, there's a couple guys passing by to do a quest.
Ah.
Evening.
Hey there.
Hello! Oh,
Sorry, my mic was muted.
yep. So we noticed. We figured you'd get that sorted out eventually. Alright, those guys need to die right now. So, how are things going with you?
Not much, you?
You kind of see what I'm doing right now, or...
Yeah, you're playing some Doom.
Yeah!
Melee's life and death struggle.
I think he's into hell. Damn it, Twitch advertisement.
I really... That chainer was able to get me from a long distance away. Oh, hello.
That's the risk of using the super shotgun on him, because the recovery time can get you damaged really badly.
And
Never actually
hello,
played.
Knuckles.
Hey, yo.
Hey, Knuckles.
Never actually played Doom.
Hey, Adam.
The only Doom I've ever played was the N64 version.
And, in chat, Remelia has informed me that there will be an Archvile at some point. on this particular level. Looking forward to that.
Oh boy, I have no idea what that. I have no idea.
Tyel, you're asking me if I would LP this quest?
Say what?
Yeah.
Tyel asked me if I'd LP Legend of Lana DX.
Yeah. He's,
yes, and without Lunaria's consent.
Oh no,
I would.
I'm mostly just asking because meh.
Well, it is on my list to do. But I am not going.
There? Yes, I can.
But I am not going to ask for Lunaria's blessing because Lunaria is one of the few who doubted my making of my quest, and so her blessing is null and void to me.
That's mainly the reason why I was asking. It was I wasn't sure if that ban was still up or not, because your old channel got taken down, and I heard about that and was just curious.
It's planned.
The good thing, like I said, the good thing is, I mean, you lost your channel, but I mean, you still have all your experience LPing.
Oh yeah, I still got all the old videos. Now that VidMe's gone, I just don't know where else to put them now.
Yeah, that's problematic.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do if I was ever in that situation.
Gotta find a secondary place to put them if you ever decide to do that. The site I use, VidMe's, shut down.
Where am I going now? I don't know.
And I haven't been keeping up with much of Melee's LPs, but I do know he's working on Resurrection now.
Yep.
That was that was like the last quest I completed before the channel went.
Well, the good thing is I'll be able to catch up on that soon because I have the next few days off.
Oh, hello, there's the archvile.
In flow of time, I really don't know where the ending is on that.
I believe that ends at level 9. I beta tested the quest.
Well, so far it sounds like I need to find shrines because I finished level 8.
Oh yeah.
What shot?
I think I believe you need to find there's 4 shrines around the map. The one in the west you've probably found already. That takes you to the final dungeon, but you have to complete like 3 other shrines to get to it. So like there's a shrine in the north, one in the east, and one in the south, I believe. I remember the ending to that quest being very lackluster compared to everything else.
Plus, I really just want to try and find how to get those golden keys.
And since Remelia asked, I'm not really familiar with Legend of Lana, so I don't really know. I don't think it was on my list as of now, but I said I might look into it later or something. I don't know. We'll see.
So, the problem I find with quest making, it's kind of hard to get a good sense of it, of like what you need to do. It's more or less taken me 2 to 3 years of constant experimentation to even get a remote idea of what's good. And don't get me started on dungeons because I suck at them. I'm only good at making stuff look good. If there's any gameplay, if you want any real gameplay value to it, forget it.
I really missed that one expo entry you had where it was like basically Link on ice.
Pardon? I didn't catch that.
That I forget what it was called, but it's like a game where you had like Link and like 4 other playable characters all following each other.
Oh yeah, that was I believe Heart of Darkness, right?
I'm not sure the name. All I know is that you were scrambling to get it done for New Journey's Fire to play. I think.
And goodness knows all you people that make quests are certainly better than I am. Because I've tried making it it just doesn't. I can't. I just couldn't do it.
One thing I've sort of realized is that it's better to look at other people's work, and generally you want to, it's better, it's easier to be derivative than be original, because you need to have the skills to be more original, so you need to start.
Thing is, the issue that I've figured out as to why my quest building abilities aren't really that much is I focus too much on the little tiny details that I can't visualize the quest as a whole. I don't know what I want the quest to be, if that makes any sense.
Yeah,
that's a big problem, I find.
I could maybe design a dungeon, but as far as designing an overworld, getting the whole scope of things, I think that's just too grand for my mind to grasp.
I think I have the opposite problem. I'm too focused on the bigger picture but when it comes down to the little stuff, it's oh god, what do I put here? Let's just spam details everywhere. Hope it turns out good.
It's I don't know. I feel like with me, it's most of my problem is that I feel like I'm trying too hard to just revive a genre that's just frankly very difficult to make good.
The problem is that you have to modernize the genre, if it's the genre that I'm thinking of.
Right, because I think I ended up getting back I think a month or two ago when I was in my phase, I remember kind of getting into a bit of a row about it.
Yeah, and I think I went on a huge bitch with it. PG. I'm not sure if it's PG or not. I sort of went on a joke rampage on you.
No, the way I was treating you, dude, I deserved it. I was being rude. I was telling you, learn to read and calling you all these names. I wasn't being very adult.
I wasn't either, to be honest.
Out the window, yeah. Get this one last bit of points.
But in a way, I'm kind of glad I took a step back from the Pure ZC Discord for the month that I did, because it just helped me, reflect,
I'm actually on the Pure ZC Discord, but I've hardly touched it in forever. Not even to announce LPs or anything. I think I've been mostly focusing on these speedrunning and randomizer tournaments that have been going on lately.
Yeah. Well, at least you aren't the kind of person who just pops on QZC, advertises his latest Let's Play, and then leaves immediately.
The thing is, if I was, I probably would be that guy. So it's probably for the best that I haven't been around.
Yeah, it's just...
though it's kind of cool that I've been able to get involved in the speedrunning things, like in the Zelda 1 Link to the Past randomizers. I've actually been part of the background crew, for lack of a better term. I've been doing tracker duty for For those who don't know what I'm talking about, particularly with randomizers, there's a lot of moving parts. And specifically on the stream overlay, there's it shows like who has what, that sort of thing. And that's what the trackers are for. To watch the participants and mark the various things when they get them.
Right, because I saw that in the Zelda 2 randomizer tournament. It'd be like one or two guys commentating, and then there'd be two streams of the contestants going at it.
Yep. And there would be one guy in the background marking the various items as they find them. It's kind of it's an unsung job. It's sometimes a thankless job, but the commentators usually give us a shout out at least at some point in the proceedings. Because us doing it means they don't have to.
Right, and it also gets your foot in the door.
I'll be honest, I've always been really interested in the idea of speedrunning.
I find it interesting too, but I just know I don't have my mindset does not. I wouldn't be able to commit to it long term.
Oh, congrats on beating the inmost dens.
Yeah, it's not as bad as the last couple, that's for sure.
Like, are any of you familiar with Quest AU?
Yeah, Knuckles has done it. It is on my list.
Yeah, that sort of that was
or
what
you, as I made fun of the name.
You.
that was
something TK wanted me to do. He just wanted me to just gracefully say, "Welcome back to Let's Play."
that.
So what would the sequel be called? Eve 2 Gross?
Lost
Lost Lineage is the sequel name. I have no idea.
Which I have not seen.
What was that quest? Was it 477 or whatever that number was?
Quest 744.
4?
Yeah, it would be interesting if it was a collaborative effort. A sequel to both quests called Quest 144.
So AU, that was the quest that really got me interested in the idea of speedrunning. Or like,
Really?
cause how did I put this? It wasn't. I didn't really do a speedrun of the game, but at one time I was playing it, and I got this really great sequence breaking, and I found like some of the best sequence breaks I've ever found.
Is that the whole idea behind your final sequence weapon?
Pretty much, yeah. Well, no, that actually. After I did that, I tried. So basically, in AU, I tried to do a reverse, like, I wouldn't call it a reverse dungeon order. I'd call it like scrambled dungeon order or something. Where like I did them in like the most nonsensical order possible. Cause like the game's like pretty linear if you don't sequence break, but like I managed to do some pretty crazy stuff because of the way Team UDF handled blocking off players. But then like later I did a Let's Play of Link's Quest to the Hookshot 2. And then like that didn't last too long, but I tried to do a reverse dungeon order on that. And that's where the idea of the final sequence came from.
Whose weapon do you use?
Interestingly, if I had my own kind of like special weapon, like I think like mine would be like something where like it'd be more powerful, like based on how low your health is. So if you're like at 1 heart, it would be much more powerful.
So that kind of like? So that's kind of like the Salt Knuckle, only instead of it being based on how much damage you take, it's based on how much health you have remaining.
Right, like, well, it's because I kind of like the idea of, like, well, it's from RuneScape, like, they have an armor set in the game where you hit higher based on how much life you lost. And it's like, go ahead.
That kind of reminds me of like a Pokemon move or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's called the Flail or something.
Yeah.
Or Endeavor.
Endeavor, yeah, that's the one. That's the one I would think of for that.
Yeah.
But it basically reduces the opponent's health to equal your health. So it's so like you can just use like let's say you could have a level 1 Pokemon or something like a really weak Pokemon.
I believe the Fear
Rattata
comes to mind. Yeah.
Yeah, Fear Rattata.
Yeah.
The Rattata.
Yeah, but like,
sorry.
That's basically what I'm thinking of. I think, but like,
yeah, I know about that, but I'm like, whatever.
You hold the whatever it is, the focus sass.
Yeah.
You use Endeavor, and then since the opponent will likely attack first, since it's much higher level than you, it'll reduce you down to 1 health. You then use Endeavor and reduce that down to 1 health. Then you just use a quick attack or something and finish it.
Yep.
And just hope they don't have a run like extreme speed or something.
Yeah, the thing is, I mean, especially in competitive, priority moves aren't exactly ideal.
The final sequence was basically based off me doing an entire reverse. Well, I wouldn't say entire, but basically I kept on skipping dungeons, and at no point did I ever collect a moral compass. I just kept on. I made it to like level 7 with no compasses at all.
Well, I know that one of the weapons is geared towards that.
That's my weapon.
I forget which one that was, but I remember
the final sequence. That was based off me. That's my weapon.
Yeah.
So like that one, if you manage to have 0 compasses or whatever, it becomes the most powerful weapon in the game. Like I believe Moose has confirmed it, but it's easily the most powerful. But it's tied with another weapon for the most damage it can do at any one time.
Yeah, and Remelia reminded me this level is where the secret exit is. I made a point to look into that when I was first starting this, just so I would remember. I had totally forgotten. Which level I was even on.
Doom 2. Oh, okay. I think I know where you are. You're on industrial base or something.
Yeah,
industrial
15.
zone. Yeah.
Yeah, map 15.
That one has it.
So if I can find the secret exit, yes, I'm definitely going to take it, just to show it off.
I know where it is, but I won't say where.
But
me
along with being like tied for the most damage, it's also the one that has 0 drawback to it. Because once you've unlocked its potential, you have the potential.
Oh, really?
Because like at no point, because once you get the weapon, like
the damage it is locked in.
Yeah, because once you go to level what is it? You can go straight to level 8, and the sword is so powerful and with its sequence-breaking magic or whatever that cutscene actually plays where like I have a small cameo appearance.
Oh, really?
And I like use my sequence-breaking powers to open the door to level 8.
Wow.
And basically, you can get into level 8 without completing any of the dungeons that way.
Oh, neat. It's like, I think as far as the LPR weapons are concerned, like I'm debatably torn between what was Melee's called? Like Spellblade or something?
Spellblade.
And then the Salt Knuckle.
Spellblade. That one was the one where you could like absorb elements and you can use them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is a really neat dynamic weapon there.
Well, and I like it because, obviously I'm a mage too.
But then there's mine.
I think
I did, even though I used my own weapon for the duration once I discovered them, I think I did show them off at least a little bit.
You did.
Yeah.
So I gave them all their moment in the sun.
I actually remember you actually didn't sew off mine due to the dumb requirement to sew it off.
Oh, damn.
But like at full power, like I think at the point you got it, it was just a standard stabby sword, or maybe even the rubber duck form. That was when you have all 7 compasses. But the less
Sorry if I'm
But the less-
coming off an illness.
Oh,
yeah, that's
that's
right.
Ooh.
Remember, plenty of fluids and plenty of sleep, Knuckles.
Which I get, but I'm still sick.
But basically, the less compasses you have, the more powerful the weapon is. Not just in damage, but like in like how it works.
I could have sworn I saw like it looking absolutely gigantic.
Yeah, that's full power mode.
And then, like, I think when Melee had, like, I think he had 6 compasses when he got it. Like, it seemed like just a pitiful stab, but with like a long delay afterwards.
Yeah, that's how it gets weaker as you collect more compasses. But at 0 compasses, it's this huge sword with like that has the full 180 swing range.
Oh,
Suits-
nice.
It's huge as well, and it suits 3 sword beams in a spacer-like pattern.
Oh, nice.
So it's
You know what I really...
and once you enter level 8, you're also given like a bunch of fake compasses, which allow you to do anything the real compasses would let you do, only without ruining the sword. So basically, once you enter level 8 with the full powered sword, you have the full powered sword for the rest of the game.
Nice. I gotta say, I really love level 8's music, too.
Yeah, level 8's music is the best.
Yeah.
That's
Man.
Necrophantasia, I believe, from Toho, or whichever.
Yeah, that's a Toho song, isn't it? Because I remember in the original Hookshot, I think he used
How far back does this put me?
He used the Toho song for the final boss, too.
He also used, in the original Hookshot 1, he also used the Toho song for the final dungeon. But I'll be honest, I really like... A lot of people don't like Hookshot 1, but I'm actually a pretty big fan of it.
Yeah.
Because it's really good at throwing surprises at the player.
It was good, and then he added a cave for me.
SC Knuckles' favorite cave.
Yeah.
The giant twitchy.
Twitch Legion.
Yeah.
Oh boy, reloading this save set me back a little bit, I think.
Rip.
No, it was like, actually, the thing is, like, the only real Toho song I really, like, was, like, a super big fan of up until that point was, one I heard when somebody was LPing the 3rd quest. There was I think it's called Strawberry Crisis.
So, I see TK is doing Temples of Turmoil. He fixed it up again.
Apparently.
How many times does he need to fix this quest? I already gave it a 10 out of 10. He doesn't need to improve it anymore.
Temples of Turmoil Platinum Edition.
Temples of Turmoil Platinum Super Powerful Edition.
My main problem with TK is how he advertises LPs everywhere, and he doesn't really do any much more than that.
Yeah, the thing is, I think he showed up on my server for like 2 seconds, advertised something or other, and then just left the server outright.
Oh yeah, he did the same on the 6th Quest contest server. We invited him over to Duds, he came in like say, hey, episode whatever, Temple of Turmoil said. Also, how does your 6th Quest go? And then he doesn't speak again, ever. And then, well, actually he did come back again, just to advertise one more video, without posting anything, other than that.
Oh yeah, watch my video, bye.
Yeah, that...
Meanwhile,
I don't see why you can just,
Well, he doesn't stick around.
yeah. It's not even that. It's just that he has to advertise everything. Like
it feels like he's like almost like he's not sure of himself.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like a lack of confidence.
And the thing is
Also,
that he and I haven't spoken personally in forever, which is weird considering that we live like half an hour away.
Yeah, because isn't that kind of how
He just
you
wants
feel
people
like
to he just wants people to watch his mugging.
Which is, and considering I'm not watching that much anymore, because I was kind of keeping track of win-loss records until I realized at some point that was probably the only reason why I was still watching it was to update the records on mine. It's like if he's not even referring to me for those records, what's the point of me doing it?
Exactly, and pretty much after Kirby and Kratos defeated the Dark Duo, I stopped watching.
I watched his new series for a while, but it's just eventually. Like if I wanted to watch Mugen that much, there's the Salty Bet channel that I can watch whenever because it's on 24/7.
I remember when I posted an LP and someone compared me to saying like you're like the opposite of TK in terms of your, because I've recently started doing a bit of LPing and stuff. I haven't, it's like not that much. I have a few videos recorded, but they're all screwed up in some way, and I have to fix them, which I don't have too much time for with the holidays.
Like, I just posted in the Discord, like, basically like how I act.
It's not really good though. Don't post it.
No,
Check out my LP. It's not really good though.
I want to know who changed their name on the PRZZ forum to Eddie Finish AR3.
I saw that. I saw that on my server.
I changed my nickname to that.
I mean, I get it. I want 3 as well.
It's a running gag.
Yeah, I remember when Fire Seraphim or whatever was like, stop harassing Eddie, guys. And it's like,
Okay,
it's
they want to see more Amy.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Knuckles.
Amy, not now.
Everyone wants to see more of Senpai Amy Rose.
Oh, Knuckles, did you finally get to see that picture I linked in your Discord server?
Which one?
Where I made Amy Rose using MapleStory assets?
I look hideous. Thanks a lot.
No, you don't. I'll post it in Melee's right now.
Okay,
Why do I look like this?
Why?
Just why?
Oh God, why please kill me?
You make me look human.
I'm an abomination.
That's the closest I could get, because I was trying to look at all the... Like, I was trying to look at all the hammers, and that's the closest one I could find to her hammer.
That's probably the closest one you'll ever find, let's be honest.
This guy making fun of me.
No, Amy's not.
And actually, I made that for Eddie, originally.
Oh. Okay, so where else?
Well, I want to get to 3 at some point.
You miss me, don't you?
Amy. don't know. I do not know why people like the Amy bit I do.
It's fun.
Yes, maybe.
How do you do that voice? I'm curious. That's something I've been meaning to ask for a while. Like, how do you like do the Amy voice?
Just change it. I
Just
go from
learn. It
this.
sounds like you're just going falsetto and running with it. At least to me, anyway.
You're right, Mr. Melee.
Goodness knows, I know something about doing various accents and such. So
Actually, I remember on my old computer before it died.
Probably because I remember the LP you did with TK on that Cartoon Network thing.
I actually, you know what I did?
Yeah, that.
You know what I did, Melee? I took your Star Tropics LP and I actually cut out the parts of you during the parrot impression.
Oh, that. Oh God. I don't remember the moment, but I can imagine the voice I used for that dang bird.
It was I liked it so much.
No gift, no chat. No gift, no chat.
Seriously, that was like the highlight of that episode.
Of course, I could do Cream, but I think I'm kind of sick to do that high of pitch right now.
And then I think you ended up dying.
Okay.
And I think, if I remember correctly, you ended up dying in the dungeon because you were running from spear traps and you accidentally jumped in the water.
Yeah, that's probably something that happened there.
Yeah, so you jumped in the water by accident and H.C. Bailey got flattened by a megaton.
I probably need to put Amy Rose back up on here.
Oh jeez, there's more imps up here.
Because my LP of it's not here anymore. The latest LP of Amy Rose is now Melee's. And that's the only one. And of course an LP by the name of My Face.
Okay.
Who is that?
Yelo.
Oh.
This guy is working on Mike's Funhouse right now.
But still.
Okay, I just got.
But still, he just calls himself My Face.
Actually, I found him through his Liberation of Hyrule Let's Play.
Oh god. I already know what the status of that quest is like. How active is Chubbs nowadays?
I haven't seen him at all. I mean, I don't follow his streams, but
His last video on YouTube is Xenoblade Chronicles.
I think he just might have just lost interest. I mean, you know, stuff happens.
What the hell?
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
What?
No, I was just reading. I was reading.
Remelia, were you not paying attention like 2 minutes ago?
I was just reading something Irene sent in the chat.
Oh. Well, he did it right away.
Yeah. It's actually nice that I found somebody else who's interested in Quest 64 because it's nice to feel that, hey, I'm not the only one that actually likes this game that everybody else seems to hate.
Epi is still active, I see.
Yeah.
Did he finally finish?
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild?
Oh god.
Did he finally finish Breath of the Wild?
I never had a second LP going on. Oh.
Looks like he's doing a second run of Umbral Cloud.
Yeah.
And he's playing Odyssey, Legend of Heroes, Trials in this.
What happened? What happened? I'm like too busy talking and focusing on something else, and I just see a screen wipe.
Yeah, I found a secret, and it had a BFG, and lots of death.
pain and suffering.
In literal form, yes.
Why must the world curse me? Oh, someone's typing backwards. That's a little odd. I can't believe it. Actually, I joined a Discord server a little over 2 weeks ago, and last night the owner actually talked with all the other like moderators and stuff, and they appointed me as an assistant manager. Yeah, so I've been kind of reaching out, finding new groups of people to interact with.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of the same way with me and the speed running and tournament stuff. Even if I'm not speed running myself, like I'm getting myself involved. Granted, I'm still not talking too much because I'm me, but
right. I mean, I felt ever since, like, you were mentioning about my revelation, it's like ever since I came to terms with it, like, my outgoingness just shot way through the roof. Like, I mean, if I just pass by a random stranger, I'll smile and say hello to him.
oh boy. What's the point of that lifter? I don't know. But I think I should be partaking of this last bit of health here. Now the question is, do I try to go after this BF? Well, the thing is, I believe there was a yellow key card back behind all that mess too.
Oh, hey, Knuckles, what are your plans for the new year?
Getting better. Hope nothing else. I just want to get well. That's all.
Well, hopefully you have a speedy recovery.
Well, I was sick last week. I missed 2 days of work because of it. I missed 2 days of work because of it.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
Well,
it does.
Well, luckily they were okay with me not coming in, so...
Yeah.
But they said one day they were, like, in deep
Yeah.
I don't mean to curse, but, they were in deep crap.
Yeah.
And the next day they were kind of okay since they got out early.
Yeah, my boss, like, the manager I have for my department, like, if I'm sick, she just tells me, look, you're in no condition to work. I know you want to work, but I'm telling you, you need to take the day off. Like, I mean, it's just amazing because you don't expect it, a manager to, seem to have such a high level of concern for their underlings.
Thing is, even if it was on a purely pragmatic standpoint, there's just the time and effort. If it came down to it, the time and effort of finding your replacement.
Well,
and I'm saying it might be cynical of me, but that's still it's cynical point, but it's still a valid one.
Right, because it's unfortunate that it does happen.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but it's like, in a way, it's like you kind of... But I mean, just... Like I said, it's just like...
There was an Omega Armor and a Supercharge back there. I didn't see that.
It's interesting that now I'm, like, actually focusing more on chatting with you guys, not even paying attention to the stream.
It's... As much as a distraction's probably a bad idea, it's still, hearing stuff going on is probably, I'm treating it like it's a good thing.
Right.
I don't really want to go that way right now.
I still have to wonder, Melee, did you happen to catch me when I had my prank name on your server?
You're not referring to Red Wizard, Adam, are you?
Oh no. No, I was getting obsessed with the Simpsons prank phone calls.
Oh, that! Yeah. I remember that. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, and on just about every server I went on, I changed my nickname to Anita Bath.
Yeah, I did. I saw that one.
No, like I said,
And the thing is, I was inclined to rebut when you brought up Seymour Butts. I was going to mention that one kind of backfired on Bart when he used that one.
No, that's huge as that got backfired on.
I could have sworn it was Seymour Butts that had someone actually. There was actually somebody there by that name.
Yeah,
it was huge.
Yeah.
It was you. So what's going on, guys?
Hey.
Kind of in a nasty situation.
What happened?
Well,
Stuff is shooting at me, and I'm not even sure where the heck it all is.
Well, he's at 3 health, if that's any indication. And now he's at none. Now he has no health. Too bad this doesn't have the Guardian Legend mechanic, Melee.
I'm not that familiar with that game, so I don't know what you're referring to.
Okay, well basically, like, in the Guardian Legend, you have a mechanic where if you take a fatal hit, if you have any health left afterwards, you drop to 0, but you're still alive. You know, kind of like Kingdom Hearts' second chance ability.
When the chips turned into health, right?
Yeah. Well, like, yeah, I guess, like, it says, like, you... Well, it's interesting, because I think, remember, Melee, my one birthday, you sent me a task of Guardian Legend?
Not really, but I don't know how long ago that was.
It was years ago, but you sent me a task. You're like, happy birthday, Adam, here's a task of the Guardian Legend for you. And then I was reading up on the mechanics, and that's where I found out some of the things I never knew about the game. I don't know, I've always been fond of that mechanic in games where, like, you have, like, some kind of, like, desperation mechanic. Or like I know in, like, Elder Scrolls, like, they have, like, adrenaline rush. Or, like, your abilities get heightened when you're near death. You know, obviously the player character version of turns red.
Hey, I think Wizard had that mechanic as well.
But then,
Oh! Where the heck were you that whole...
wait, what did you say you kind of cut out there, Omega?
Okay, Transistor had a mechanic similar to that, where before you could, it was actually a fatal hit, you'd actually get out of the way, and also if it was technically a fatal hit, you would lose one of your weapons instead.
Oh wow, I just got your face blasted off. I almost feel like I'm, like, God, it feels like this one really awful Sonic hack I saw, where every time you do anything, you're constantly being spammed with messages.
Yes, I did see someone actually play that ROM hack, and she was getting irate. So it was to the point where she actually just like, well, I'm done. Goodbye.
Yeah, it plays the one-up jingle every time you do anything, and it extends by one step every subsequent time. Meanwhile, the timer's still counting down. Yeah. Omo Channel says you got a ring. Omo Channel says you got another ring. Yeah, I guess if you hate yourself enough, that's good. Good game to play.
Yeah.
Though I don't know why you'd want to inflict so much pain on yourself.
You want to commit suicide, maybe?
Of course, I need the blue key to get through there.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I should... Sorry.
So how have you been, Knuckles?
Sick.
Oh, man. Get well soon, man.
I've been... I don't know if I'm, like, lucky or what, but... I mean, a lot of people around me have been sick, but I've... So far, been able to...
Yeah, I found a berserk.
Nice.
Good.
You for the hell.
I've been lucky enough that I haven't gotten sick yet, knock on wood. But then again, working in a produce prep room kind of helps, I think.
Yeah, very hygienically sound a place like that, I would think.
Well, not only that, but, you know, the prep room's pretty cool. Because it's like a refrigerated prep room.
That should not have worked as well as it did.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't watch the stream and be in push chat at the same time, so I don't...
Wait, what happened? Did you just punch that Arachnotron to death?
Yes, I did.
Oh. Hey, there you go. I mean, it worked.
Yeah. Oh, that's a chainsaw right there. Okay, I'm not even concerned about that one.
Oh, here comes another guy trying to do the quest. I'm seeing a lot of people here today.
There, I'm convinced I took even less damage than the previous time because I actually knew this stuff was here.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a teleporter there.
Uh-oh. That don't sound good.
And he just died to damaging floors.
Aww.
And again.
Yeah. Okay, it looks like my break is over.
So apparently there's a mega... Oh.
A mega what?
Right, I'm in the room with the BFG, and apparently I see the stuff. I don't know how to get the stuff.
I see. Well, guys, my break is over, so I'm gonna have to leave.
Yeah,
all right.
Have a nice one.
Have a good day or evening. It's hard to know what time zone people are in.
Yeah, no.
It's like, I come on, like, I get home from work, I get on my computer, I'm like, good morning, everyone. It's like 3 in the afternoon here.
There we go. I got back on solid ground.
And you just got nuked by whatever garbage you were wading through. Oh boy.
So I'm still wondering, how do I get up there? I think I might have found it. Aha!
I think I'll buy some USB headphones. Yeah, that guy does have a point. He's saying that it's saddening looking at the daily birthday on the sidebar of the forums and seeing so many accounts that were abandoned nearly a decade ago.
Yeah. Yeah, that's...
You would think,
It's
like,
sad,
after...
but it's kind of understandable that people just...
move on.
Yeah.
I mean, for whatever reason.
Alright, let's try this area again. Even though it's probably not a good idea. Although there is a rat suit. Oh dear. Well, there's the auto map. I'll look at that later.
Yeah. Staring right in the face of death.
I'm just glad I'm able. Oh, God. I hit a switch and it did something, but I don't know what it did.
Like, you know, another random thought just came to my head. Melee, have you ever heard of Game Center CX?
Oh, that's what the switch opened up. Isn't that the Sagata Senshiro, or am I thinking that? No, that's I'm thinking of something else.
I'm probably gonna butcher his name, but Shinya Arnio.
Doesn't ring a bell.
He's a part of a comedy duo, and basically he's a middle-aged man who plays retro games because he plays retro games with the intention of trying to beat them, and the games are usually like notoriously difficult.
Naturally.
And like he has all like the tropes where like he plays the game and like he has junk food and bottled water stationed at his TV and game console, and then he has these like I don't know what they're like these I've never seen them before, but they're like some kind of cooling pad you can put on your forehead to reduce your body temperature. It's a neat series, but unfortunately the videos are constantly getting taken down from YouTube because of copyright.
Well, yeah. So
But
apparently from this area, you have to make that running jump to land on the platform with the energy ammo and switch. I remember seeing a switch.
Well, for king and country, right?
Yep. And I think I actually landed on it, but I didn't see that I had landed on it and overshot it. Heck if I know where I'm at now, though.
It's actually kind of amazing, this guy, because, you know what, here's probably the funniest thing. He could beat the original Mega Man, but he couldn't beat Mega Man 2.
Different things are hard for different people.
Yeah, true. Well, and usually, like, what he does is, like, if he gets stuck, he'll have, like, one of his assistant directors, like, step in and either give him advice or play through certain segments for him. Like, when he was at the Yellow Devil, this one girl, she actually explained to him Yellow Devil's pattern. And she basically told him how to bypass, like, how to dodge every single thing it fired. Or, you know, when it forms. Like, the exact...
Yeah. I think I have a decent, good idea of the pattern for the one from 3. The yellow one from 3.
Right. So, like I said, what she ended up doing is, after he failed a number of times, that she would actually play the level for him until up to the boss. And eventually, after a couple hours of trying, he finally broke through.
That one area where I went through a yellow door. That's not the most descriptive thing in the world, really. Southwest. Okay. That portion of the map. Although it's still... Feels like there's still some secret stuff up here, though I don't think... Well, that one is definitely the... Oh! Got it! Wasn't that a nice thing to find?
Nice.
Well, I see. I got the blue key card. But I see.
Blue key.
I think I might have found the secret. Entering Wolfenstein.
Yep.
Congratulations! You found the secret level. Looks like it's been built by humans rather than demons. You wonder who the inmates of this corner of hell will be.
Didn't you say you had a nightmare about that game?
It's more of me being deathly afraid of opening any given door and being turned into Swiss cheese.
Well, you get to face your fears now.
Thing is, I have actually beaten, I have beaten, at least the first episode. Granted, it was on Can I Play Daddy, but still.
And then one of the characters' face, like he has a pacifier.
Yes.
It like literally looks like a baby.
Yep.
And then if you play like the highest, like he looks like really, pardon the French, badass.
Yeah. So, in theory, I shouldn't have that much issues because level 1-1 is something that I am pretty familiar with.
Yeah. And these guys aren't particularly dangerous either.
No, the secret was was farther down.
So you go from fighting demons to killing off Nazis.
Yep. Which means that people in Germany won't be able to see this. Though I understand why.
Right.
And of course the dogs are replaced by pinky demons because why not? Yes, I do. Oh jeez. Yes, I do know where the secret of the secret is.
About the secret of the secret of the secret.
I don't think there is one.
Obviously, I just said that to be joking.
Let's...
Oh, speaking of jobs, apparently he is online right now. He's got a red circle with a number 5 next to it.
And there is... Aha! Secret-y thing. The one part that's not Canon Wolfenstein, and I'm saving that for later. Super shotguns. Saving those for later as well.
I like how the ceiling looks like water texture. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I could go to the room to the right, but I know I don't need to, because there's... It's a dead-end room and with nothing but, well, there might be health in there too, but...
That's always one thing that bugged me about like gaming censorship. Like you know, it's like they censor some things, and then other games, it's like, give it a pass. Like they banned all religious references. Yet in the one game I played, they actually have 2 different characters smoking cigarettes.
How was y'all's Christmas?
It was good.
Yeah, mine was pretty good too.
Besides being sick, we managed to finally see Star Wars together as a family.
Yeah,
Nice.
we did the same on Christmas Day, in fact.
Yeah.
I thought the movie was good, though I'm not going to give details for the sake of those who haven't seen it yet.
Right.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Oh.
Yeah, but as far as I'm concerned, my Christmas came about almost 2 weeks prior to Christmas. 2 weeks before Christmas.
Was that when your revelation came to pass?
Yeah.
So was it just having not seen what you DM'd me about such things? Was it just an instant revelation kind of thing, or was it a sensation that slowly grew over time?
It's like something that I guess I'm trying to think the best way to explain. Like basically I spent my life running away from myself, if you will. Just trying to suppress certain feelings that are, that may be, considered different or questionable, I guess, in nature. But there's nothing inherently wrong with them. It's just the way society views it. It's seen as, something that people unfortunately feel the need to pick on others for.
And goodness knows I've psychoanalyzed myself quite a bit over the years, so there are a lot of things about myself that I'm at least aware of. Though some things that I would kind of want to change, that sort of thing just hasn't come to pass. Or at least not to my awareness anyway.
Yeah. Well, with me, basically, what happened is, I almost thought, I was, literally it's like I was sitting there with myself, as if there was, two me's. One's me being the patient, and the other's me being, the therapist, or whatever. And I'm just, thinking, and then it just, after, 3 hours of this deep, analysis of myself, I finally, it just all clicked into place.
You know you're sick when you have a hard time finishing dinner.
Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate.
My taste is pretty much different.
And
I hate it.
I know I've got the Megasphere lying around waiting for me, but I'm gonna see how long I can make it last here.
I ate lunch.
Oh, I didn't even realize.
I ate lunch pretty good. Dinner.
Goodness, I didn't even realize you were so close to dying. Yeah, it's just amazing that this, it's you ever know there's things where it's the answer was right there in your face the whole time.
My father nicknames me, was it Mr. Oblivious?
Oh.
And there's a good reason for it, and hello, Berserk.
Well, it's to make you immune to attract.
This nickname was around long before Gen 3.
I had to throw that in there.
Oh, please. I wish I had vital spirits sometime.
Right now, I'm trying to think, which ability would best suit me right now. If there's something that can, make me,
Slow start.
No, maybe not in the game mechanic sense, but the one that would come to mind to me, given what you just experienced, Serene Grace.
Yeah, possibly.
Alright. Time to go back and... Well, hold on. There might be... Let's see what's in the secret first before I...
Or I guess maybe...
And is there... Nope, there wasn't more enemies back there. I didn't think there was, but...
It's basically in my... It's basically in my life, I don't know your knowledge level on the game Melee, but are you familiar with Undertale?
Yes, I have played it.
Okay, well, it's like I feel like I fully lived like in real life. Like I fully like in real life completed what I would consider the true pacifist run of my life.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah. I've done true pacifist.
I helped beat that.
I did make an attempt at genocide, but I was never able to get past
Undying.
Undying, yeah. And I'm going the wrong way.
It should definitely a big difficulty spike in that.
No, I am going the right way.
I thought Sands would be the hardest part of that.
Well, I never got that far.
Yeah, he's way worse.
I've seen Sans. I've never experienced it personally though.
Well, okay, you know that IOR boss that you've still yet to beat?
Say what now?
You know the IOR boss that you still haven't defeated yet?
Tartarus, yes.
Yeah. Well, basically, it'll make you wish you were fighting him and trying to get a no-hit run on.
Yeah, no thanks. Considering I still have on record how many times I've died to him, though I haven't played since I last did this, since I did the IOR stream, however long ago it was. To date, I have died 55 times to Tartarus.
Wow. Did you get to his form where he hatches out of the egg?
Yes, I did get that far.
All right.
All right, time for the secret of the secrets.
Well,
Entering Gross. Congratulations! You found the super secret level. You'd better blaze through this one.
Oh boy.
what about the super duper uber secret level?
You're giving me a berserk pack right off the bat. What the heck are you trying to tell me, game? And this thing is misleading because there's. Why are there 33 enemies? There was only supposed to be one.
Huh? What happened?
What do you mean?
Oh, you cut out on you, for you on my end.
Yeah, it says that there's 33 enemies in this stage. That is inaccurate to the source material. Arg, arg, arg. Generic angry fan noises. There's still 4 of them floating around.
Yeah, but I guess back to what we were saying. Like, I feel like I haven't gotten angry or even slightly agitated at all lately.
Let's see, which one of these was the secret?
I think you knew me, Melee. Like, I've, been, really hard on myself and just really, I guess bitter is the word.
Yeah, I've experienced some of your bad times, yes.
I don't think I have. I just make fun of you and your adventure.
Oh, by the way, I still can't throw that boomerang past my own nose.
Alright,
Oh God, Melee! You should have seen him when he was playing that one game. Like, he was making fun of the fact that Eddie programmed in a boomerang that, literally, it's as soon as you throw it, you catch it right away. It's that short of range. I call it the bummer. I call it the bummerang.
I thought you called it the fail ring.
I don't know, just to me, bummerang sounds better. But yeah, it's just embarrassing because I'm so weak, I can't even throw it at all.
Boom.
Actually, all seriousness, Knuckles, wouldn't I be better off bludgeoning and using it as a bludgeon if I'm that weak?
Well, it's funny hearing your struggle.
Oh, there was a vulnerability sphere over here? Let's find that.
Yeah, before you end up a splatter on the wall.
Nah, if I do that, I'm gonna reload my save. Because, yeah, because that's not a lovely experience. Because then I could just stand right in this guy's face and just BFG him to death.
I think if you're accurate enough, 2 or 3, you can kill him.
Well, however many shots it took, I did it.
Yeah, the cyber demon.
I think got him. Yeah.
Let's see, isn't there more secret stuff in here? Or am I mistaken?
Oh dear.
Open the pillars marked with blue torches. Oh. See, I didn't know this part. Oh, hello, BFG.
Ooh. At least you get a
Torches.
well, at least you get a rebate on your ammo.
Yeah. Hello, Megasphere.
It's like going off to college and your parents buying you a nice $2,000 laptop.
And we got Commander Keen.
Is that what that reference is in that room?
Well, that's who that is. That's Commander Keen. I believe. I want to say in the lore, I want to say Commander Keen is the son or grandson of BJ Blazkowicz from Wolfenstein 3D.
I never knew who that was in that room. I just thought, oh, I'm supposed to be referencing something I don't know.
Just some kid.
Yeah, very much.
How do I get up here?
Well, at least it's not a death pit. That's good news.
Oh, right, there was energy ammo that was back in here. Might as well fill up on plasma shells. I'll run to the corners. All right.
Oh dear.
Ah, okay. And there we go. Secret level's done. Super secret level is done. And now we go into the suburbs. And I think that's a good spot to stop for now. Considering it's been about 2.5 hours, I made it a decent ways in. I got what, 5 maps done, which isn't bad for me. So I guess join me next time when we go meet the neighbors. So until then, this is MeleeWizard, and have a nice night.
See ya, Melee.
Later, everyone.